SoundPeats are going to high res and LDAC. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's right, guys. No lie. SoundPeats has gone and put their big boy pants on, decided to go head to head with the competition. Not only one model called their OPERA05, but they also gave me the OPERA03. We're gonna cover what the differences are. We're gonna open this one together as I haven't even broke the seal on that. So with all that being said, I'm sure you guys are stoked to see what Brannon No has to say about the new SoundPeats. Let's head up to the upper camera and show you guys everything that comes in the box. All right, obviously you're gonna get your literature that they always give with all the products, but you really don't need to study it because you got me to give you guys the information you need. Also gonna get a very short USB-A to a USB-C charging cable. Again, why so short? Then you'll also get 3 sets of silicone earbud gel tips, small, medium, and large. Then comes this really stellar looking gold band around this matte case. SoundPeats, you've been listening to Brannon, haven't you? Yeah, we don't care for the glossy. So they have an actual signature that you can see right here that says, "Keep your imagination." That's right. And on the very back, you're going to have a nice gold seal that says SoundPeats. And just under that, you're going to get your USB-C charging port. And off to the side, actually, you're going to get your Bluetooth sync button, which I thought was kind of different. Usually they're always in the back. So then, of course, you're going to have your light indicator gauging your battery usage. Go ahead and open this up as a clam style case, and wow, looks like we just panned for some gold here because they are enriched with lots of gold accent. I'm really, actually I'm digging it. I'm a silver kind of guy, as you can see, my chain, rings, things like that. I'm into silver more than gold. I used to be into gold when I was a lot younger, but now I don't know. I'm really digging this style actually. And I'm told that the OPERA03s have a more of a coffee color, but we're gonna see that in just a second because I'm gonna open them on camera for you guys to do the comparisons. Now, of course, while they're open, we're going to go ahead and give you the Brannon gravity test, as we always do on every pair of earbuds. Ready? Here we go. Yep, okay. These aren't coming out, guys, and I knew that because they're not real easy to get out. You gotta almost flick them. You got this little gap here and a gap here. You gotta flick them and pinch to grab them, just like that. So I'm not real sure if I'm real keen on how to get these out, but I do know one thing. They're not gonna fly out of there if you get all crazy. Now you're gonna notice these are larger. And the reason they're larger is because of the drivers in here. And we're gonna talk about specs real soon as well. But yes, they're definitely a little bit on the larger size. However, they are light in the hands. They don't feel very heavy, which is nice. You're gonna have an accent gold band around the side here. They're really sharp. And of course, the cool, infamous Superman logo. Now these are maybe going to be some fingerprint magnets. Nothing, I don't think anything you're gonna notice really. All right, let's go ahead and stick them in the ears and show you how they fit. Now, you guys are gonna notice right away, they stick out, okay? So they are, yes, bold and in your face, but like I said, they are made bigger for the drivers that are inside these. You're gonna come to appreciate that, I promise you. At the end of this review, I promise you. You're gonna wonder why they're not this big. But these will not be accommodating any pillows or flat surfaces if you were to lay your head down. But hey, they definitely look good. They definitely scream, hey, check me out. Let's go ahead and cover the specs next. As we've talked about before, these are a high res along with LDAC, and they'll also support AAC and SBC as well. Frequency range is 20 Hertz to 40 kilohertz. Why are they so damn big? Because they're supporting 12 millimeter dynamic drivers. That's right, guys. 12 millimeter drivers are built in each earbud, which will give you the sensitivity of 30 dB at 1 kilohertz. Yeah, they're packed with a punch. Also coming with 4 mics, 2 in each earbud to give you that crystal clear call quality. Try saying that 5 times real fast, I dare you. And of course, you're going to get the ANC and transparency, and upon testing, I can already assure you they are fantastic in both modes. Now, that being said, of course, they don't beat out my AirPod Pros, okay? So don't even ask that question down in the comments. I just answered it. Now, as far as battery life goes, there are a few different ways that you can gauge these. And what I mean by that is how you use them. If you have the ANC, which is the active noise canceling, turned off, you'll get 33 hours on the case and 9 hours on the buds. That's huge. But of course, that's with no bells and whistles turned on. Turning the ANC on, which most people like to do, you're going to get 28 hours on the case and 7 hours on the buds. Now, for the lucky ones that are able to engage in the LDAC, with it on without the ANC, you're going to get 21 hours on the case and 6 hours on the buds. Of course, if you'd like to go full force and use LDAC and ANC, you'll only get 17 hours on the case and 5 hours on the buds. And it's funny I say only, but you know what? 17 hours on the case, that's pretty good, okay? And that's using the LDAC and the ANC all at once. So you guys actually get to be the judge in how you want to control your battery life. You'll be happy to know that they are coming equipped with a 5.3 Bluetooth connection. Now, I didn't see any gaming mode that came equipped with these, which I was surprised because 5.3 is on the higher scale of Bluetooth. But the good thing is there was no latency when I was watching videos with this. And that is very important when it comes to your earbuds. Lastly, you're going to get an IPX4 rating. Like I said, guys, it just seems to be the ongoing rating as of late because the earbuds are getting so much better with the sound quality and the drivers and everything they're putting in them. They've got to keep that rating down. Will you be able to work out with them? Absolutely. Will you be able to take them outside? Absolutely. Just don't dunk them and you will be just fine. All right, guys, let's find out exactly what are the two main differences between the Opera 05s and the Opera 03s. In fact, their faces are identical. The boxes are identical. The only difference is this right here, Opera 03. Let's open this together, shall we? Slash, there we go. And yes, this is an actual physical opening instead of an edited version, of course. But we already know what you get. You're going to get everything the same. We're just concerned of the color, are we not? Take a look. All right, so, okay, so yeah, the 05s are going to be a little more gold, and the 03s will be a little bit more of a champagne color, I guess. What are the exact differences you want to know? It's not much, guys. In fact, it's one thing. Okay, two things. Color is the one thing. Our dual armature drivers are on the O5s and a single is on the O3s. That's it. So they really made it more affordable, I guess you could say, for some versus the other. And we are going to go ahead and do something off the norm for Brannon's channel. We're going to give you the retail now because I think it's very important that you guys get this information early enough in the video so maybe you can get that awesome discount. Unfortunately, you are not going to be able to go down in my description and grab an Amazon link as this video is being recorded. They're actually on a Kickstarting campaign. This is not normal for SoundPeats, but started on January 11th and is gonna run until February 11th. So they're giving you a full month. I know it's, what is today? The 15th. I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm always late to the punch. I've got so many videos on my shelves right now that need to come out. Neither here nor there. You got a Kickstarter. If you guys wanna pause me right now, get your asses on down there. I will leave you the description down below and where you can get on the Kickstarter because you're gonna get an early bird special. That's right. For the Opera 03, they're going to retail for $79. You'll get them for $49. It's a steal.
I'm not sure I understand.
Thank you, Siri. Me either. Now for the O5s, again, with the color's not going to make or break the difference in price, but obviously the dual armature drivers will. They're going to retail for $99, still under $100, guys. Early bird special, 69 bucks. Yeah. So do get down there, grab yourself a pair and get ready for March because that's when they're going to start shipping. Also to mention, you will get the SoundPeats app. Now, of course, don't get too excited about it. It's not a Soundcore app. It's a SoundPeats app. They need a little tweaking, but I'm sure it's coming, guys. I'm sure it's coming. All right, now that we have them in the ears, assuming you guys have already went and downloaded the SoundPeats app in either the Android or iOS, let's go ahead and open it up. Now it should locate your earbuds once you have them on and connected. Takes a few seconds. Here we go. Should be right about now. Look at that. There it is, the picture of your earbuds along with the left and right percentage, which is fantastic. We're fully loaded and ready to go. At the upper left corner, click on the three dots. Make sure you guys are updated on your firmware before you even try setting things up. It's important, okay? Make sure you're up to date. It's very simple. It's the first thing you should do. Now, of course, they also have settings, and I was very disappointed to see that the only settings that you can do is change your languages. I wanted to see controls, okay? And unfortunately, this does not have any control features. So in other words, you can't get in there and change what presses you do on your earbuds to make things happen. However, you are going to be just fine with all the features included: play, pause, forward a track, volume up or down, and even controlling your ANC and your transparency mode. But again, they managed to skip, literally skip, previous track. SoundPeats, you've asked us influencers to talk about things that you should take into consideration. That is first and foremost. Make sure we can reverse a track. It's not that hard. Throw it in a firmware update. All right, back on the home page, all the way down at the bottom left, you have these three equalizer bars. Click on that, and here you'll have your volume control up or down, which you also get on the earbuds. And then you have a preset, which will give you some genres to pick from. You have SoundPeats Classic, Bass Boost, Bass Reduction, Electronic, Fashionable, Classical. You got a variety of sound stages that you can use and make your music or videos that much greater. Now, of course, if that doesn't seem to please you, you can also go into Custom EQ by clicking on this, and now you're able to adjust the bars how you want to hear your music. They give you that option as well. So that's also good, but that's also pretty much it, other than ANC mode, normal mode, or transparency mode. However, there is one last feature, and that is disable touch key one-click functionality. I do like that feature because when you're working out with your earbuds and you touch or move or adjust, you may change a track or pause it. Well, you can lock this out so you can touch it as much as you want and it won't affect it. Who's ready for a music test? I know I am. Today's sponsored music choice is by none other than ARTLIST. If you're a content creator looking for that next song title, ARTLIST has a plethora of songs to choose from. Or how about those sound effects that you hear in all my videos? What about that perfect stock footage you've been looking for? ARTLIST and ARTGRID have it all for your creative needs. If you're a content creator on the fence like I was, look no further. There is no other better platform to jump on right now is ARTLIST. Get on down there to my description below. I'll have all the details of what you need to get yourself started. Don't forget to get yourself 2 free months on top of the 1-year subscription. You'll thank me later. All right, the song I picked out for you guys has a ton of bass, and I want to really kick these up and give them a workout. The song is called Waiting by JZack. Let's thump this melon, shall we? Oh, wow. Just...
Holding on, I'm holding on. Table dirty from the weed that they roll it on.
Oh man,
hey, what's going
that's
on?
crisp.
Clothes dirty on the floor, but I throw them on.
I've been waiting. Phone at the crib, let me hit you right back. I've been faded like a phone without a case.
Holy hell!
Like I don't know where I've been trying to find myself.
Oh my gosh, man, my head is vibrating right now. Wow.
May tomorrow bring me hope, cause I don't know where I've been trying to find myself again.
I have to laugh.
And I don't know where I'll go. May tomorrow bring me hope. Gotta embrace you, gotta
I know. I'm not gonna have any eardrums left by the time I'm done testing these.
Learning the roads, I guess I'll roll with it. Get through the lows and we'll be okay. Making an effort that isn't effortless. Half-empty thoughts for the pessimists. Check the estimates. Contact list full of numbers. Still feeling desolate. It's heavy. Now make room for the rest of it. I told you that.
Oh, wow.
I've been waiting. Phone at the crib. Let me hit you right back. I've been faded like a phone without a case. Man, I feel I might cry. I don't know where I've been trying to find myself again. And I don't know.
All right. One thing I can say for sure, whatever song choice you make, you're going to feel it, okay? That I can guarantee you. I felt every beat, every strum, every inch of that music deep inside. And when you can find a pair of earbuds that are capable of doing that, at that price, blows my mind completely. SoundPeats, do share your secrets. We'd love to know. How the hell are you making earbuds sound like that at a price so low? All right, let's go ahead and stick them back in the ears and give ourselves a mic test next. All right, obviously the professional mic, but we want to hear how the SoundPeats OPERA05s perform, right? Now, how do I sound, guys? Do I sound okay? I'm sure I do. It's not very loud in the background, of course, but maybe with the ambient restaurant sound might make it a little more difficult. Maybe? Yeah, that's what it would sound like if I was in a busy restaurant talking to you, carrying on a conversation. How does it sound now? Is it drowning out that background noise? I hope so. Of course, I won't know until I'm in post. I'll be right back. All right, I have been in post. Fast forward and... wow, I'm actually impressed. Not only do these have killer sound, but they'll be great for making and receiving phone calls. Is there any way that SoundPeats might give us their secrets? I doubt it. All right, let's head over to Brannon's pros and cons next. Obviously, pro number 1 is going to be the sound. No doubt about it, they have got the biggest bass that I've heard in quite some time. In fact, if you guys are bass heads, these are going to be your ticket. Definitely go with the 05s. Not the 03s, go with the 05s. Now the 03s sound just fine. We didn't even need a music test. They have some really good rich sound, but if you're in the market for the best of the best, go with the 05s. Pro number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the battery life. I love the fact that you can have a lot of battery juice if you don't go crazy, or you're still gonna get decent battery life if you do go crazy. And I think that deserves a pro. And lastly, another big pro, aside of this being awesome sounding, is the incredible price. Guys, SoundPeats got the price right this time around. You are going to be able to pick yourself up a pair of LDAC high-res, great sounding earbuds under $100. Some of the lucky ones that jumped on down there and got on that list, are going to get it for 70 bucks. You can't beat it. It's a no-brainer. Now, of course, where there are pros, there are always cons, or it wouldn't be pros and cons. Number one is it's a little on the larger side. It's funny I say little, but it is a little on the larger size. For some, that might not be acceptable. I mean, you might not like that big bling sticking out your ears, and you'll have to sacrifice sound for smaller earbuds to fit deep in the ear canals. If that doesn't bother you, go with the bigger drivers, go with the bigger bling. It's a thing. Con number 2 refers to the app. I've been saying this for a while. They have what I call bare minimum. Okay, at least they have an app. Now, there's a lot of companies out there that don't even have an app. SoundPeats have an app, and I'm grateful for that, but they really need to tweak it and give us a little bit more. I mean, come on, no reverse, really? No controls on the controls? We want the control. And the last con, they give you this little dinky USB-C charging cable and no wireless G-charge. That's right, guys. You can't slap this down on a charger and make Bob your uncle. That's unfortunate. Also, keep in mind that I am not sponsored or endorsed through SoundPeats. They merely reach out to my channel, send me their goodies, and I get to give you my honest review. That's it. It's that simple. Link will be down in the description to get on that Kickstarter. And be sure to get that early bird special. Let's go ahead and open ourselves up a fortune cookie and get you guys on your merry way. All right, what is the fortune for this weekend? Let's find out. All right, today's special word is banana. Don't pursue happiness, create it. Now, I think I've heard that before, but it is hard to find happiness. You almost have to create it these days. Guys, if you have stuck with me this long in the review, well, obviously you are family. Must be. Or could be a little out there, but hey, we don't judge. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out the door if you are not already, and I'll be sure to see you in my next video.